two leaders, separated by 2,000 years. One, a Roman emperor known for wild parties and chaos. The other, a modern president who shook up the political world. But under all the drama, are Donald Trump and Emperor Nero more alike than we think? Is history repeating itself? A cycle where power and chaos always go hand in hand. Could understanding one reveal the truth about the other? Are we seeing the return of a timeless type of leader? One who thrives on division, attention, and disorder. Welcome to Chronomancer. Let's step through time and explore the strange similarities between Donald Trump and Emperor Nero. Both Trump and Nero knew one thing. Being a leader isn't just about ruling, it's about putting on a show. Nero turned ancient Rome into his personal playground. Wild parties, crazy public performances, and even starring in plays himself. He didn't just want power, he wanted to be a celebrity. Trump? He was a reality TV star before he became president. His rallies were huge, his speeches dramatic. Whether you loved him or hated him, he knew how to grab attention. Is it a coincidence that both men blurred the lines between running a country and putting on a show? Or is this the secret of leaders who survive by keeping people entertained? And here's the real question. When a leader focuses on the show, who's really in charge? Can a country stay strong when its leader is more focused on headlines than decisions? Or does it fall apart? Let's talk about fire, both real and symbolic. In 64 AD, a massive fire destroyed much of Rome. Some people believe Nero started it so he could build his grand golden palace. We may never know the truth, but one thing is certain. He used the disaster to strengthen his grip on power. Fast forward to January 6, 2021. As the US Capitol was stormed, many said Trump's words fueled the chaos. He denied it, but just like Nero, the turmoil seemed to deepen his hold on his most loyal followers. Can chaos be a tool? Did Nero and Trump both understand how to use disorder to their advantage? But here's the scary part. When a leader plays with fire, do they ever really control it? Or does it eventually burn down everything they built? Both Nero and Trump had one thing in common. They believed enemies were everywhere. Nero was so paranoid, he had rivals, and even his own mother, killed. His fear of betrayal grew so much, it consumed him. Trump also claimed that a secret deep state was out to get him. His time in office was filled with firings, loyalty tests, and constant fights with the media. He trusted only those who backed him without question. When a leader feels surrounded by enemies, does paranoia make things worse? Were these men victims of their enemies, or did their own fears lead to their downfall? And here's something to think about. When a leader trusts no one, who can hold them accountable? Without checks and balances, does power always spiral out of control? In the end, both Trump and Nero faced a fall from power. Nero lost the support of his army and eventually took his own life. Trump lost re-election but left behind a deeply divided America. Yet, neither man faded away. Nero's legacy haunted Rome for generations. Trump's influence still shapes politics today, with fierce debates about what he represents and whether he'll return to power. Here's the paradox. Does losing power make a leader irrelevant, or does it make them even more dangerous? Are figures like Trump and Nero actually more powerful after they fall? So, we have to ask, are these men unique, or are they part of a pattern? Do they rise when people crave drama over leadership? And if history repeats itself, who will be the next leader to use chaos as a weapon? And perhaps the most haunting question, if this cycle keeps repeating, is there any way to break it? What do you think? Are these similarities just a coincidence, or are we stuck in a never-ending loop where chaos and power always go together? Leave your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to uncover more strange connections through time, subscribe to Chronomancer. Because history never really dies, it just waits to return.